Hello and welcome to another video. Not sure what's going on with the frame rate here, but we'll see. See how this goes. Anyway, the audio should be a lot better this time, and hopefully, with any fucking luck. But we'll see how it goes. So today we're gonna have a look inside this old Xbox controller and this old Finepix that I found. It's been a while since I've looked at one of these in any way, shape or form. I think these came out in like the early 2000s, like 2005, 2006. I think the Coolpix came out. So we're gonna try our luck at getting into that first, which should be quite fun, because as you can see, or probably not, they're tri-wing screws, there you go. And one of the sides, I think it's this side, you can't even see the tri-wing anymore in the screw. So this should be interesting. Ignore the noise in the background, that's just my dog. Let's see if I can't find a bit for this. Because I'm blind, I've got to do this. What could you have possibly found to eat? There's me tri-wings. Let's see if she fits. Look at that. So this is a CRV Y.8. So that's what you'll need to get into one of these. Now I was also going to show you what happens with all the screws and stuff that I take out of this, and the other things that you see me pull apart, but I forgot to bring it up. So there's that. What are you eating? Spit it. Jesus. Anyway, get these last two out. Oh, it's a chicken bone. Okay, you can eat that. I believe that's the last one. So we'll give that, oops, a pull and see if that works, which it sort of did, I suppose. Now this camera isn't being fixed, in case it's not obvious. I've got no intention on fixing this camera. It's old as hell. I just wanted to see what was inside of it. And here we go. This is the back. So this is the part that you would look at. Let's see if I can get the front of it out here. There we go. Would you look at that for a big capacitor there? That's the flash capacitor. There's our flash bulb there, which amazingly I didn't just break. But our lens arrangement. Let's see how much deeper we can get. Now I need a Phillips screwdriver. So I'm just going to grab this one. We'll get these Phillips screws out. Then once we're finished tearing this apart, we'll tear into that old Xbox controller and see if we can see any obvious signs of why it wouldn't work anymore. Now if you were going to repair something like this, you'd be a lot more gentle than what I was, pulling it out of its case obviously. But apart from that, you could probably follow along. Because you got another ribbon cable here under the screen. I'll just pop the tabs on and pull out. The little grounding tab there that goes to the USB port. Hey. Little bit of tape and a ribbon cable under that tape, so be fucking careful if you are fixing one of these. That was a sneaky move. Another couple of Phillips screws. I don't know what that was. I assume that's. Oh yeah, okay. So that's the. Oops, that's this button. I think this one needs to come out, but I'm going to take it out anyway. I believe that's the screw for the lens. So we'll undo this ribbon cable here. If I can get the focus, you fuck. Anyway, bam, and bam. Now I'm hoping soon to have a video coming out on a little low power NAS, because my situation is I've got to keep it pretty power constrained. I don't have a lot of watts that I can work with on my inverter. Like my main editing machine is a laptop, which will probably be changed out for some sort of ARM computer eventually. That was the last screw for the lens. There we go. There's that little beauty. Look at that. This is also a fully mechanical lens. When you turn the camera on, this comes out. This is a very, very old camera of mine. Unfortunately, I couldn't power it up and show you because these battery contacts are just knackered. They're completely green and knackered, and I rode it away. So, yeah, that one is the camera. I'll just move that over there. Now, as for this Xbox controller, how you get into them, you'll need a flat head, or you'll probably need one of these, actually, a plastic spudger. And just get it in under this plastic and just sort of get it up and out like that. If I can. Oh, damn it. There we go. That way. And then she just pops off like so. And then again on this side, you just get the spudger in there, and she pops off like that. We get the Phillips back out. There is also a screw under the sticker here. I just poked a hole in my sticker. Okay, I was wrong. They're not Phillips screws. So it looks like there will be this one. Yep, they're actually a Torx. Now I couldn't tell you which one because I'm not actually using a Torx. Okay, that one's too big. Okay, it's a security Torx bit. So security Torx has this hole in the end. Yeah, I'll get a bigger one so the camera will focus on the fucking thing. It's got this hole in the end of it. I'll get one of these screws out. I'll show you what the screw looks like. And this is the screw got a little pip. Where are we here? Come on, camera. A little pip in the end of it. You can get them with a little flat head too. If you've got a flat head small enough, it can be done. That's how I used to do them on the PlayStation 3, because that's literally all I had then. Since then I've got a few better tools, thankfully. But yeah, so that's them two. Come on. There we go. That is the last screw, and we'll just grab the shell here. The top comes off, and then we got the mid plate, and then come on, the bottom comes off like so. And then you'll normally have access to whatever you need from there. Like this is your Bluetooth module. We go a bit deeper so we can do the thumbsticks. And then yeah, you can give it a good clean in under all your buttons and stuff with the face plate off, which is a good time to do it. I believe these are smaller again. Okay, looks like I'll be showing you the flathead trick after all, because I don't actually have a bit that's the right size for these two. So yeah, as you can see, comes right out. That's a Torx head. That's a flathead. That's a Torx head. Then if we grab this, there's another one over in this corner here. We just stick it in there like that, undo it, and out it pops. Now I'm not going to put this one back together, so I'm just going to pull these motors out. But yeah, then you just pull up on the circuit board till it releases, like so. Now normally you desolder these, but I'm not putting this back together. You'd normally desolder all the wires so you can just get this circuit board out nice and clean, because normally why you'd have this out is to do your thumbsticks, these two. So that's the thumbstick board. You got one set of contacts over here and another set right here. And that's how they come apart. And then you got another screw here somewhere. There it is, for the button plate. Again, using a flathead bit and a Torx screw. Yep. And one more screw. No, I can't get them ones out because I've already stripped them at a previous date apparently, but hey, you live and learn, eh? And you got your mid connects, so this board communicates with this board. This one just puts all your button presses through to this board, and this board's actually got your processor on it and your Bluetooth and everything like that that actually connects to your system. And yeah, I believe that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. don't forget to like and sub, because I'm telling you, he'd appreciate it, and I'd appreciate it. So please do. Have a good one.